Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Crypto in the House. It is September 7th. Hope you're all doing well out there. Today, going to talk about Binance with a little early release of ETH staking. Very good yield. We're going to talk about a Voyager update with the latest in that ongoing lawsuit, as well as LG with some cool news about the NFT space. And then finally finish it up with some real estate, as I always do, with 6 cities getting hit the hardest in this current market in the United States. So jumping right in, first one we have here is Binance. They put this article up today on their website, basically saying, hey, ETH staking and ETH proof of stake, basically an FAQ. Binance US is making Ethereum easy and accessible by dramatically lowering the barriers to entry. We offer an ultra low minimum of just 0.001 ETH to get started, compared with the standard 32 ETH requirement for staking directly through the ETH network. And we can see that APY that's pretty high looking at other competitors. So what you do with that is up to you. But that is a pretty good yield if you are getting into that. This is, again, released a couple days before the merge, but wanted to share that with you because I thought that was a pretty interesting story. LG, I'm not sure if you're into LG electronics or TVs, but they have now released this site. It's called LG Art Lab. Basically, it is the exciting world of collecting fine art NFTs on this platform, LG Art Lab. So it's a NFT marketplace for digital art operating on the Hedera blockchain. It allows customers to buy, sell, and display curated NFT art pieces, and their platform facilitates the transactions between the collectors and the sellers. They have a step-by-step guide I'm going to link below for you to check out. And while you're there, if you like this video and consider subscribing to this channel, I do crypto and real estate news, kind of give you the stories I think are the most important so you don't have to spend the time reading them and researching them. Going here into Voyager, Bloomberg basically saying the bankrupt lender is now heading to the auction block, meaning more than one acceptable bid. Has the need for the one acceptable bid and no bid was clearly the best. That could be good news for the customers still locked out. Basically saying a higher final price tag may result in better recoveries if you are one of the individuals locked up on their platform. Sam Bankman-Fried and Alameda publicly disclosed a joint offer in July, but Voyager called it a low ball offer. So again, they received more than one acceptable bid for the assets, and no one was clearly the best. So obviously there's interest, and that could be very beneficial if you have money there. And I will stay on top of that to make sure you are aware of what's the latest. Moving into some international, Brazil spent almost $1 billion in crypto in May. They don't have the data yet for June, July, August, but per the media outlet Portal de Bitcoin, the nation's central bank, basically the May 2022 figures through the central bank data showed that May, basically from May of the year before, they only had 756 million. Now they're close to $1 billion. Central Bank of crypto purchases have a monthly report called the Commercial Balance of Goods. And speaking of Brazil, their digital fiat is going to be tested pretty soon. They said by the second quarter of next year. They indicated that these existing tests are expected to continue until, basically they're testing until January 2023, and they hope it's ready for real world testing by second quarter after those internal tests. So basically they'll be wrapped up, and the bank will perform proof of concept related evaluations. They're saying essentially they're going to open this up to like a few participants that have access to this digital fiat with only limited amounts of the coin to be minted. But the idea behind this is obviously it will boost financial inclusion in the digital age and be a particular benefit to those who are unbanked in the country. Moving into some real estate and crypto, this is where they interlock and interchange, and this is sort of my favorite type of stories. Miami, of course, Florida. We have a house here for sale in Sotheby's. 7.7 mil, 6 beds, full 1/2 bath, 6,438 square feet, almost a 13,000 square foot lot. But if you get to the bottom, you will see the seller accepts ETH, which is very cool. I love that, reading that stuff. And basically, when you buy this estate, if you have 7.7 US million in fiat or ETH, you can get a virtual replica NFT with the house. So you're buying the house, but you get the NFT. The NFT is sited on its own parcel of land in the social business lifestyle metaverse of Alphabet City. Will be unprecedented in the seamless bridge of the virtual world to the real world with the splendid Unreal Engine 5 graphics and strategically developed plan to maximize income potential of your virtual chateau. Thought that was pretty cool. So moving into real estate from here on, the 6 most popular destinations in Europe for Americans to buy homes. I'm going to share them with you. And what's going on is, the dollar we all know is going up and the euro is not. So some Americans are using that power, they're calling it spending power, to buy European real estate with deep discounts. 6, according to Knight Frank, are the most popular, and they are Paris, Saint-Tropez, Tuscany, Venice, Barcelona, Mallorca, and Sardinia, most popular real estate markets for American homebuyers. So that is something to consider if you're looking overseas. Now may be a good time to get in there with the strong dollar and the weak euro. Looking closer here in the United States, or again, as I teased in the beginning, 6 major U.S. cities that are, basically hurting. Home prices are, they're kind of getting clobbered the most. And there's a handful that are showing the housing market caving amid fading buyer demand. 6 of these cities have some of the largest, are some of the largest in the U.S. and have been high in recent demand in recent years. So places that people in the past really, really want to live in, very large cities. And then these rising mortgage rates and slowing sales suggest the cities will join, more cities will kind of suffer this sort of, lag right now. But I will share these now. We're looking at Seattle, San Francisco, San Diego, Los Angeles, Denver, and Portland. So you can see the May through June change compared to the April-May change, all red from all green, right? California played host to 3 of the 6 cities seeing these lower home prices in June. These 3 cities experienced a negative growth, reversing the course from steady gains, as I showed you the green in May. Prices tumbled the most in Seattle, where the S&P Core Logic Index slid 1.9% through June. Portland notched a 0.1% decline, barely joining the group of cities with tumbling home prices. Denver also saw that 0.1% decline. So obviously we are experiencing a lot here in the States, especially in the Western regions. If you want to take, Seattle down to San Diego, that's where it's getting the hardest. Could have been the most inflated in terms of value. Who knows? But it's all going to sort of work itself out. But something to pay attention to, obviously, as it's pushing, as we're seeing, into places like Colorado. Not much, but somewhat. Mainly here focused on the western part of the United States. So this is the end of my stories here today. I hope you all enjoyed this stream. If you like this video and this kind of content, I do crypto and I do real estate, half and half, live streaming every day. And I do actually have some other videos on the page as well, but I try to live stream every day to get the latest news to you when I feel I have enough good stories to share. So if you like this kind of content and you find it valuable, please consider liking this video, subscribing to this channel, and I will hopefully, see you join the stream tomorrow, and hit me up in the chat with any questions, and I would be, happy to respond and interact with everyone. Have a great rest of your day.